Some pastors are so fearful of being labeled conservative or fundamentalist or progressive or woke or whatever the circles you care about would look down upon, that they're going to avoid any kind of biblical command that would put them in some camp that they don't want to be a part of. That's a bondage. That's a bondage. So, for example, this is not going to deal with racial discrimination because they're going to get called woke. They're not going to deal with modesty or nudity in movies because they're going to get called fundamentalist. They're not going to deal with the fact that we are citizens of heaven before we're citizens of America because they're going to get called unpatriotic by the veterans in the congregation. The remedy for this kind of bondage, brothers, this is a serious bondage today. The remedy for this kind of bondage to the opinions of others is first to become more like Jesus, of whom his enemies said, "Teacher, we know that you're true, and you don't care about anybody's opinion." I love it. "For you're not swayed by appearances, but truly teach the way of God." Don't you want to be free? Like that? Pastor, we see you don't really care. And the second part of the remedy is to be so radically committed to all the Bible, all of it, all that the Bible teaches, so that just when people think they have you pegged and in some camp, you bring something out of your Bible treasure that just throws them totally off balance. Don't you love to do that? I do. They love you for it if you hang in there. I mean, preach the whole thing. You got to displease everybody sometime, or you're probably not getting it right. All the Bible, so that you, pastor, will become, after maybe 5 years, 10 years, you will become known. Our pastor is nobody's lackey. Nobody. He doesn't live to please men, right or left, rich or poor, white or black, male or female. You march to a biblical drum and let the chips fall where they will. They'll love you for that. I mean, Bible people will love you for that. Partisan people who are more Republican or more Democrat than Christian, they won't love you for that. And you don't want them to love you. You want them to be converted.